Hey everybody, welcome to my
No,
channel.
don't say it like this. Say it like this. Hey, everybody!
Alright, I'll try it again. Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Today we'll be talking about some Uncharted gameplay and some footage. We'll be watching some highlights and you'll get a little bit of commentary. Enjoy the video.
Enjoy the video!
Alright, so let's jump right into it. We'll be talking about the FAL today. It's a really good gun. I personally recommend trying out the silencer. Really, in this game, you really have to think about how stealthy you're going to be, because it's not one of those, Call of Duty games where you can run around and expect your teammates to help you, because 99% of the time when you're playing with randoms, you're probably going to be the best one on the team. That's just from personal experience. I definitely recommend, if you're going to play this game, to bring a party with you. The ranked team deathmatch is actually a lot more fun, but you have to deal with the, I call them sweaties, the tryhards, the ones who live and breathe for this game, and all they do normally is throw grenades and C4, anything that explodes. I personally believe that they should have some kind of perk, kind of like Call of Duty. They should have some kind of perk to where it negates the effect of explosives, because, jeez, think about it, man. If you playing this game as much as we do, it's like, I'm shooting a guy. I want to see who's got the best gun skill, but the first thing he thinks of is, oh, I'm going to throw a grenade. So it's really depending on your game style. Like I said, I personally recommend the silencer for stealth. I'm more of a rusher, so I pretty much attack first, but I would save that kind of gameplay for something more of an automatic. So AK-47, which is very, very slow. I used to, when I first started playing, it was really fun to play with. But then I ended up unlocking the P90 and the Arrowhead. So I definitely recommend trying out every gun to find out what you're good at. Everybody thinks that, oh, since I'm good at this gun, you can be good at this gun too. I mean, yeah, it works like that, but you have to find a gun that you're comfortable with. Same thing with adjusting your sensitivity. I watched a YouTube video and I saw a guy playing on 10 sensitivity, so I figured, hey, I can try that out. I'll be good at it. Got my little control freak and whatnot. I just feel like, maybe people at higher level play a little bit better than we do, but no, you just have to find what you're comfortable with. So back to the FAL. Very good gun, long range. If you're watching the video, you'll see that when I get mid-range to close quarters, 9 times out of 10 I'll switch to the pistol, and that's because it's a 3-round burst. It's not, I mean, it is reliable, but it's more for a long-range weapon. Pistols, I definitely, hands down recommend the Argowal. Like, the gun is awesome. Now look at this. It's a 4-round down, I believe, 4-round, but I normally get a headshot thrown in there with it, so it turns out that I melt people a lot faster than I normally would. Another good gun, the Para, P-A-R-A, or Para, however you want to pronounce it. Really good gun, close quarters. I've shot it from far, but I don't really recommend it. That's why they have the assault rifles and things like that. So with the FAL, it's I believe it's 6 shots it takes. It's a 3-round burst weapon. For best results, aim for the head. Always aim for the head, but if you're not too confident with your accuracy, I'd go for the body up. If you've played The Last of Us, you'll know from the burst rifle, which I did. I got some gameplay of The Last of Us, that you want to shoot from the body up and just let the natural rise of the gun go. Just so pop, pop, pop. It goes from the chest and it just jumps up automatically. So definitely recommend trying out the FAL, FAL as I like to call it. Let's see. Not mysticals. Well, in this particular video, I was using the Wrath. As you can tell, I'm not really too good with it. I'm actually gonna have the Wrath for like 70% of the game and never throw it, because I'm so much of a, I prefer to go 1v1 gun style. Like, I like to go head up with people, and most people prefer to team with them. like I said, it's just depending on your game style. Always try to figure out what you're comfortable with. Don't go out there and say, oh, I can play with the FAL because I saw this guy on YouTube play with the FAL, because 9 times out of 10 you're gonna get your butt kicked. So I definitely recommend trying it out, but find out what you're comfortable with. If you are a semi-automatic weapon user, try the Metler. It's awesome, really good gun. It's got a really good rate of fire. You just have to have a good trigger finger, and I've seen a lot of people try different things. I've seen freaking trigger stops or whatever you call those. Sounds pretty cool. Don't really think it's worth it. It might be. That's if you're trying to, get paid off of it, or you're trying to just be the best in the world, something like that. I'm not really for that. I really play games just for the fun of it, and so does my girlfriend. You'll hear some commentary from her eventually. She's a goof. So yeah, the Argawal, FAL. If you'll notice, I have both of them silent. Now, depending on the perks you like to use, in this one I don't think I used it, but normally I'll try to keep on either marking 3 or mark on damage 3, which gives you the outline. And that is not only for my purpose, it actually works out for the team pretty well, because they have that red outline around them, so you can help the team spot whoever you've seen and whatnot. So be conscious that this game, just like The Last of Us, just like Call of Duty should be played, is a team game. Stick with your teammates, help them up. And now I know I'm not really displaying the best teamwork because I wasn't really picking people up. I'm more of an aggressor. You have different type of gamers. You have people who are aggressive, who like to rush, and then you have the conservative players who like to sit back. Normally those are snipers or campers, whichever one you prefer. I like to rush toward the enemy team and take them out as fast as possible. I just get a rush from rushing, basically. So, like I said, figure out what kind of player you are. Don't let somebody else dictate how you play, because it's not going to work like that. I've tried the sit back and wait for the other team to come to us type of game style. It's just not for me. I'll do my worst at that. But like I said, so figure out good perks. I think C4 is actually a really good, I wouldn't say weapon, gear. I feel like C4 is a really good gear. So is the grenade, but it takes out more loadout points. So like I said, you have to figure out what you want to do. I like to run marking 3 or damage, or mark on damage 3. And you have to divvy up your points. Helping hand 3 costs, I think, 5 or 6. And if I want to run both of those, then I can't have a silencer on both of my weapons and all that good stuff. So take into consideration what you like to do. I'm a team player at times. Don't let me lie to you and say I'm always a team player. I'm a team player most of the time. I like to try to help the team out. You'll see me marking. And the new gameplay that I have coming out, look at that. That Argawal is a monster. I'm telling you, try that Argawal out. That man, look at 1, 2, 3, 4. Gun is awesome. Definitely try it out. You don't have to spend money on this game. I actually figured it out the hard way because I wanted that P90 so bad. I was like, you know what? $4.99, cool. I'll go for it. But hit the boxes. If you don't have a job, or you don't want to ask your parents or something, go. Do the daily objectives, get your relics, and save up enough until you can get whatever you want, whatever it is you want. But definitely try that Argawal out. It is the very bottom pistol. Silencer, no silencer, whichever one you want to do. Really good weapon. If you'll notice in this gameplay, actually, Poof, that's my girlfriend, Poof1_Poof2. You'll see her stuck in the wall. I think that's some kind of little glitch in the game, but she was shooting somebody, and she ended up getting hit by a grenade and glitched into the wall. So you'll see her towards the left, far. Look at that, like far top left. She's stuck in the wall, and towards the end of the game, she actually gets caught and hit by that. So that's my commentary for today. Please check out my channel. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Come back and see me. Thank you.